topic of this lecture is contingent liability. A contingent liability is a potential obligation that depends on the outcome of a future event. Examples include lawsuits, product warranties, guarantees, premium offers. Compared to liabilities we previously introduced, contingent liabilities involve more uncertainty with respect to when to pay, whom to pay, and how much to pay. In this video, we mainly introduce two examples of contingent liabilities: lawsuits and warranties. Lawsuits. Many companies are sued or at risk of being sued. Lawsuits are considered as contingent liabilities of a company because companies face potential losses from legal claims. For example, in 2011, Apple filed a lawsuit against Samsung in the United States, claiming that Samsung infringed Apple's patent rights and stole some of the iPad and iPhone's designs. In Samsung's 2012 annual report, we see the following disclosure. The litigation with Apple Incorporation in multiple regions, including the USA and Germany, is ongoing as of the reporting date. Regarding the ongoing lawsuit in the USA, on August 24, 2012, the jury determined that the company partially infringed Apple's design and utility patents. The first appeal is still ongoing, and the final conclusion and the effect of the patent lawsuits with Apple are uncertain as of the reporting date. Confronted with an outstanding lawsuit that is not yet settled, how should a company report for the potential obligation? The case assumes whether the defendant should recognize a liability on its statement of financial position, while a lawsuit is outstanding and not yet settled. The three options. Option 1. Recognize the liability on the statement of financial position. Option 2. Do not report the liability on the statement of financial position, but provide full disclosure of the lawsuit in notes of the financial report. Option 3. Do not report or disclose information of the lawsuit in the financial report. The option we choose depends on both the likelihood of the payment and the ability to estimate the amount of payment. The likelihood of payment could be probable, possible, or remote. Probable means more likely than not. Remote means unlikely. Possible means more than remote but less than probable. The amount owed could be either reasonably estimable or not reasonably estimable. This chart shows us how to account for contingent liabilities based on the likelihood of future events and the ability to estimate the amount of payment. A contingent liability is recorded only if the future event is probable and the amount owed is estimable. A contingent liability is not recorded but disclosed in notes when the future event is probable but the amount owed is non-estimable, or when the future event is possible. A contingent liability is not disclosed when the future event is remote. In the Samsung example, as the final conclusion and the effect of the patent lawsuits with Apple are uncertain as of the reporting date, Samsung disclosed the lawsuit with Apple in notes of annual report. Warranties. Another example of contingent liabilities is warranty. A warranty is a seller's obligation to replace or correct a product or service that fails to perform as expected within a specified period. For example, when you buy a cell phone, it comes with warranty covering hardware from defect for 1 year. Why is a warranty a contingent liability? It is a potential obligation because it may lead to expenditures depending on whether products perform normally within the warranty period. Then how should we account for warranties? Think about the chart we just explained. How is the likelihood of the future expenditure? Is the amount reasonably estimable? Warranties are reported in the statement of financial position because, first, warranties often entail an eventual expenditure. In other words, the expenditure is probable. Secondly, the amount is reasonably estimable based on past experience and current business conditions. To illustrate, let's assume that a merchant sold a smartphone for 3,000 yuan on August 1st, 2015, with a 2-year warranty. Because the merchant's experience showed that warranty expense averaged about 10% of the smartphone's selling price, on 3,000 yuan in this case, the merchant recorded the estimated expense and liability related to the sale of the smartphone as follows. August 1st, 2015. Debit warranty expense 300 yuan. Credit estimated warranty liability 300 yuan. If the consumer returned the smartphone for repairs on May 5th, 2016, and the merchant replaced the battery costing 350 yuan, the merchant should record the partial settlement of the estimated warranty liability as follows. May 5th, 2016. Debit estimated warranty liability 350 yuan. Credit battery inventory 350 yuan. This is the end of this lecture. Thank you for watching.